Hello, my name is John Silva, and the article that I chose to review today is Weight Gain Prevention Identifying Theory Based Targets for Health Behavior Change in Young Adults. I believe this is a very important topic because no matter who you are, where you come from, or what you believe in, you can suffer from weight gain. And not only can you become obese, but you can also develop some forms of diseases like type 2 diabetes, coronary heart disease, and even some forms of cancer. The article talks about how students going from high school to college, especially in their freshman and sophomore years, are at an increased risk to develop obesity in their early adulthoods by the age of 35. The participants in the experiment were screened by taking the Centers for Epidemiological Studies Depression Scale and the Eating Attitudes Test. If a student scored a 35 or higher on the depression scale or a 20 or higher on the EATS test, they were excluded along with pregnant females or any students who had major chronic diseases and students who were majoring in a health related field. Only 43 students were in the final study. Of those students, they were asked to record everything they ate and all their physical activity for 3 to 4 weeks. At the end of the study, those students were broken into groups and then interviewed one on one so researchers could identify major themes that were present throughout the entire sample population, and to be considered a major theme, more than 50% of the students had to have that same theme going on in their physical activity logs and eating logs. The study also showed that students who participated in the study, the males ate more and consumed more calories and energy than the female students. But the study showed that no matter if you were male or female, it would not increase or decrease the risk of you gaining weight or becoming obese in your early adulthood. The study also showed that in general, all the participants had a good or great cardiorespiratory fitness. Um, the mean in the group was 35 minutes of moderate to high intensity cardio fitness for a week, but that's not considered good enough to be fit or to prevent weight gain, since to be able to do those two things, a student would have to do moderate to high intensity cardiorespiratory fitness activities 2 to 3 times a week and for at least 60 minutes on those days. It's also important to note that the study found that social interactions played a huge role in whether a student gained weight or not. It showed that students who had friends that were more cautious about their health would be more cautious about theirs. So if their friends ate more fruits and vegetables and went to the gym more, that student would be eating more fruits and vegetables and then also going to the gym more, since they would be with those friends the majority of the time of the day. And students who had friends that were obese or didn't care about what they ate or their physical activity would also be that same way because they would be with those friends the most. Social interactions also played a huge role because students would prioritize that over physical activity. So they would be more inclined to hang out with friends if they had spare time, play video games, or just eat or have some type of fun on the weekends instead of going to the gym with their friends. In conclusion, the study showed that young adults are becoming obese because they are decreasing the amount of physical activity that they're doing from high school into those first 2 years of college, but they are increasing the amount of sedentary activities, which are surfing the web, hanging out with their friends, which contribute to the college weight gain that they are experienced. And it also found that the best way to prevent weight gain in those students is to have social cognitive theory based interventions, which can increase their amount to their amount can increase their ability to be able to eat more fruits and vegetables and fiber, and also increase their ability to have more physical activity, which will prevent weight gain. But in the end, I think that the article did a good job, and I agree with everything except that the sample population for the experiment was extremely small, considering it is at a university or a college. and I believe that the students who participated could benefit greatly from having students who are majoring in health related fields also participate in the study so they can compare how a student who is in like a nutrition major or a physical exercise major will compare to students who are not one of those majors. For example, engineering students who are more inclined to be studying more, or medical students as well. I also think that the study should include um, more ways for students to write down their information on what they ate and the physical activity that they've done uh, more accurately. Since all the data was self-reported, there is a chance that some of it could not be as accurate as it should. And I believe that that's also a major reason for what the a major reason for getting this type of information from the article. And thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day.